Shalom Israel. We are the Isupk under commanding General Yohana, coming out of 125th Street, 1 West Harlem, New York. We are not affiliated or attached to no other Hebrew Israelite group or organization for that matter. And today, before we get into the class topic, which is going to be about our women, the daughters of Zion, being whores or committing whoredom. Before we get into that topic, we're going to answer a few questions. Somebody had a question about the laws. They asked, Shalaki. Anybody else got any more questions though? Before I answer these two? You got some people with questions?
I got some too.
Okay, so.
Which one you got on Facebook?
No, somebody inboxed me 2 questions.
Okay, good.
So the first question is the laws done away with? You know, so we gonna get that one first. You know, give me Matthew, what is that? 5 and 17. Matthew 5 and 17. Right. You know, Christianity, of course, you know, I'm pretty sure this person is a Christian or affiliated with Christianity or been taught by Christianity, you know, but the laws are not done away with. To answer the question, it's a no. The laws are not done away with. And I'm going to give you the precept on that the laws are not done away with. You know, but Christianity always tells lies. Christianity tells lies every day, all day. They never teach in the Bible. You know, furthermore, I'm finding out that people only know that, people only think in Christianity or in a society of Christianity era, you know, they think it's only 10 commandments.
Right.
I didn't even know. I thought people knew that it was more commandments than that. But, you know, of course, Christianity only teach 10 commandments. And you know they teach the commandments is done away with. So when you get that scripture from me, I'll read. All right.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
He said, think what?
Think not.
He said, think not. This is Christ talking, right? It's in red, right? Yeah, so this is Christ's words. These are the words of Christ. So there won't be no confusion. Christianity can't take this and turn it and twist it and do whatever it is that they want to do with it. Christ is talking right here. You know, it's coming out of Christ's mouth. So they can say, well, Paul taught the laws, or it was Paul that did this, or it was Peter that did that, or it was the apostles, but Christ never taught it. This is Christ talking. This is the big black man talking. The king of our nation, you know, the head of our nation. This is him talking, speaking. Continue.
Or the prophets.
He said, think not that I have, start from the top for me, y'all.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
He said, think not that I have come to destroy the law. What else?
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. Now, Christ is telling you, like, think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. So, you know, what the prophets taught. What did the prophets prophesy about? You know, they prophesy about Israel keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's what they did. That's why Christ said, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. What did he come to do then? If Christianity is teaching that the laws and statutes and commandments is done away with, but they supposed to be followers of Christ, note the reason for their name, Christians, you know, they're supposed to be followers of Christ. So they're supposed to do what Christ did. So this right here is about to be a heavy burden on Christianity, because Christ said, think not that I come to do away with the law or the prophets, but continue.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
But to fulfill. So Christ came to fulfill. What do we mean by fulfill? Do we mean take the law and fill it up with liquor or wine bottles and stuff like that? What do he mean by fulfill? How do you fulfill the law? I heard a lot of Christians also say that. I heard so many Christians say this, and they try to refute this verse. But we're going to continue with more verses after this. But they try to refute this one particular verse, this first verse, verse 17, with, okay, that's what he died for. That was the fulfillment of the law. It's no more law. He was the fulfillment. That's why it means no. What he means by fulfill, and we're going to get into it, but what he means by fulfill is that he kept the law.
That's right.
He filled it. He showed you that it can be done. Everybody else left it to be empty. Left the law to be empty. They couldn't keep it. The priests, the prophets, the civilians, the Israelites, period, just could not keep the law. They always went after their own lust. They always went after their own manner of thinking and ways, and manner of the other nations, their ways and thinking, but they never went the manner of the law. So continue.
Verse 18.
Verse 18, the critical verse that Christians do not like to talk about. They talk about 17. Okay, he fulfilled it with death. He fulfilled it with his death. All right, let's go to verse 18 then. Let's see. Go ahead.
For verily, I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Until what?
Heaven and earth pass.
Until what?
Heaven and earth pass.
Until heaven and earth pass. Meaning, have earth passed away? Have the kingdom of heaven came? Haven't came yet. Christians gonna tell you, they probably gonna tell you, yeah. They probably gonna say yes, because they so ignorant. They agree with you and refute you in the same breath. That's how diabolical they is. They just trying to get members in their church to get that money.
That's right.
He said, until heaven and earth pass. Until heaven and earth pass. Heaven and earth have not passed away. Blacks is not out of slavery. We are not out of our punishment. The white man is not in chains. That none of that stuff have happened. The kingdom of heaven is not here. The Lord's chosen people is not, in the kingdom of heaven. It's not controlling the earth. Continue.
One jot or one tittle.
One jot or one tittle. That means one letter or one word. Go ahead.
Shall in no wise.
And shall in what?
No wise.
No wise, meaning no way. Not one letter, not one word, in no way shall do what?
Pass from the law.
Pass from the law. So not one word or one letter shall pass from the law. So what do it mean by pass? That means to be done away with, to destroy.
Right.
Not one letter or one word is gone from the law. The law is still in effect. The law is most definitely still in effect. Continue.
Till all be fulfilled.
Till what?
Till all be fulfilled.
Till all be fulfilled. Have the white man went and changed yet? Christ's sacrifice has been fulfilled. But until all be fulfilled, have revelations been fulfilled yet? Have the white man went and changed yet? Is Israel off of drugs yet? Is Israel out of the prison system? Is Israel still selling dope? What's going on? Has the heavens and earth passed away? Has the kingdom of heaven came? Go ahead. No.
Verse 19.
Yeah, verse 19.
Whosoever therefore
go ahead,
shall break one of these least commandments.
Break what?
One of these least commandments.
They done away with.
One of these least commandments.
Oh, you ain't got to keep it no more. Christ died for that.
One of these least commandments.
One of these least commandments. Christ said, if you break one of these least commandments, nigga, if you go eat that spam sandwich, that pork chop sandwich, you wanna make a pork chop sandwich, or nigga, you wanna cut up your beard, You wanna line your beard up, huh? You wanna line your hair up. You wanna do all of that stuff. You wanna look cute, huh? To one least commandment, if you break one of these least commandments, what shall happen?
It shall teach men so.
Shall teach men so. Christianity teach men so, right?
Right.
Christianity teach that the law is done away with. That's why all Christians, all people in the church, all our family members think that the law is done away with. They think, oh, we can eat pork. We can celebrate these holidays. We could get shape-ups and line up because Christ died for that. Christ didn't die for you to keep sinning. Christ died for you so when you do sin, you will be able to repent for that. And the Lord will forgive you because the Lord wants your head for sin.
Right.
For the least commandment, the Lord wants your head for it. You know, so for the Lord to show mercy unto you, Christ had to sacrifice himself for that. Christ had to die, a perfect and upright man that kept the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, he kept, multiple people kept the law, statutes, and commandments. Job kept the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why the Lord said he was a righteous and upright man. Because he kept the law, statutes, and commandments. What blacks need to understand, black Hispanics and Native Indians need to understand is that everything that you do wrong or everything you do morally wrong might not be a sin. A sin, Christianity teaches that anything you do wrong is a sin.
Right.
If you cuss, that's a sin. I heard my people for the longest was telling me not to cuss, that was a sin. You know, that's a sin. No, a sin is the transgression of the law. See how Christianity just confuses the hell out of you? They teach you the law is done away with, but they teach you that everything is a sin that you do. Like, it's confusing as hell. It's confusing as hell. You don't know. That's why people are scared to go to church. That's why people are scared to get right with the Lord. Because Christianity makes it a big ass obstacle that you got to jump over.
Right.
They make it a stumbling block. And that's what the Pharisees did in the times of old. They made it a stumbling block. They made the law a stumbling block. Oh, women can't wear pants. Why women can't wear pants? What they supposed to wear in the wintertime? That's what them fake Israelites is doing. That's what Christianity is doing. That's what the Muslim mosque is doing. They trying to teach some of the laws not to eat pork, but you see them, like we go to Muslim food pantries, you know, to help feed our people and stuff like that, you know, to help take care of our people. We go there, we expect them for anybody, out of all people, out of all pantries, out of all food donations, out of all organizations that give us food and stuff like that so we can feed our people, because ain't nobody else feeding blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians but the ISUPK. We taking our hard working shalagi, our hard working time and money to feed Israel, and nobody's doing that. But that was just a little sidebar. You know, I expect them not to serve pork at all.
That's right.
Like, okay, they Muslim, they ain't gonna give us no pork. So we'll have more food, more meat. They can give us something else. They gonna give us something else. They gonna give us chicken or lamb or something like that, beef, something like that, turkey. They gonna give us something that's lawful. We go there all the time, you know, because they got the good stuff for they say the good stuff for their people, for
right.
the Muslims. We go there all the time. We get the food for our people and bring it back. We like Robin Hood. Don't you feel like that about when you be going to go get the food to feed the nation? Feel like Robin Hood, robbing from the white man, the Arab man. We robbing from everybody and bringing it right back to Israel. And right. Guess who can get our stuff? Guess who can get our clothes? Guess who can get our food? Guess who can get our hygiene that we give away? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
And who you cannot come in here and get nothing. You know, but Christianity teaches that. You know, Christianity teaches that the laws is done away with. But one law that Christianity obeys by faithfully. Do you know what law that is about? You know what law Christianity obeyed by the most?
Yeah, I was saying,
What law that they is one law that they keep? What you just do when you first walked in here?
pay tithe.
Pay your tithes. That's a law. That's a law. Christianity keeps that faithfully. That's a law. But they teach that the laws are done away with. Christ, you cannot keep the law. Can't no man be perfect. Christ showed you. He fulfilled, he showed you. He said, be like unto me. He said, be like me. Christ said, be like me. Like you want to be like Mike. You want to be like Kobe. You want to be like A-Rod. But Christ said, be like me.
Right.
You a Christian. You supposed to be like Christ, right? Christ was perfect. He kept the law. So, you mean to tell me the Lord gave us something that we could never keep? The Lord tells us in the scriptures that the laws are not burdensome.
That's right.
But, yet, they're supposed to be done away with. Why would he do away with the laws if they're not burdensome? If we can keep the laws, why would he do away with them? Christ kept it. Christ wasn't no demigod. He kept the law. Go finish off that verse for me, y'all.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Whoever teach that the laws are done away with and break these little laws, you can break a little law, you shall be least in the kingdom of heaven. And go ahead.
For whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Whoever the ISUPK gonna be named what? Called what?
Great in the kingdom of heaven.
The ISUPK gonna be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Because we teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians what the Christian church is not teaching them. We're teaching them that the laws are not done away with. That we can't just do anything that we want to do. That we don't have free will. That being the chosen people of the Lord, being the best people on the earth, comes with his blessings, but it also comes with his curses. Which really ain't a curse, because all the Lord give us laws for is the same reason that your mother and your father give you laws. To protect you. To keep you from any harm. That's why your mama tell you to look both ways before you cross the street. That's why she says that. That's why your daddy tell you to come in at 7 o'clock before the street lights come on.
Right.
To keep you safe. You don't want to get hit by a Mack truck walking across the street because you didn't look both ways. You don't want to get kidnapped because you didn't come in before the street lights came on. That's all the Lord. That's why we are leading the nations and we are leading the world in high blood pressure. That's why we are leading in diabetes. That's why we are leading in STDs. Because we are not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Right.
And the ISUPK teach that. So the ISUPK going to be great in the kingdom of heaven. These laws are not done away with. So to answer your question, no, the laws are not done away with. You know, I'm going to answer this last question. They said, what color is Christ? Because I was taught that Christ had no color. Oh yeah, you want to get the scripture for this, Bob? This is an officer test.
Come.
Go ahead and give me the scripture.
Revelation, chapter 13, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
Now this is Revelations. You know, it's talking about, you know, what's to be revealed. That's what Revelations mean. To be revealed. You know, what's going to be revealed. So this is being revealed right now. Amidst of the 7 candlestands, what's there? It's about to describe something to you. You know, this is a depiction of something. So follow along, everybody. Go ahead.
1, like unto the Son of Man.
Now it's a man. In the midst of the 7 candle lampstands, the candle lampstand, amidst of the 7 is the number for perfection or completion, you know. So that's why you always see things done in 7 when it comes to the Bible, you know. It just means completion. It just, you know, means that, you know, everything is completed. But go ahead.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Clothed with what?
A garment down to the foot.
He looked like a Power Ranger.
Garment down to the foot.
Oh, he looked like he got a skirt on.
Garment down to the foot.
That is a war garment that you see the Isupk wearing. And all the priests and prophets in the Bible wore the same things, including our King Christ.
Right.
You know, our King wore a garment. You know, our King Christ wore a long garment. You know, this person that's amongst these candlestands, this person that's being revealed in Revelation, that's amongst the 7 candles, the lampstands, how you say that? What is that? 7
Candlesticks.
Candlesticks. Shalaki. That's my bad. I'm getting twisted with the words. But the 7 this man that's amongst these 7 candlesticks, you know, he's coming out with a garment closed down to the foot. He's closed down to the foot. He got a garment on. So while y'all try to ridicule us and say we look like Power Rangers, yeah, we do look like Power Rangers. We will beat your brains in. Not on top of that, prophesy to you. We will prophesy to you while we beat your brains in. So try to remember the ISUPK if you want to. That Hebrew Academy gonna come out.
That's right.
You know, but Lord willing that a Hebrew Academy do not have to come out. You know, continue.
Kalokan. And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Now he got this man that's amongst these candlesticks, these 7 candlesticks, got a girdle amongst his paps, meaning his like stomach area, his stomach region. You know, the guard itself. You know, I know you think of a girdle when you think of the things that women wear under their clothes to keep their figure right and tight, but that's not the type of girdle they're talking about. They're talking about a war girdle. It's like something that protects it's like something that protects your midsection from getting stabbed, getting hurt, you know, to keep your war garment intact, all of that good stuff. You know, you ain't supposed to be exposed. So that's why the Lord said, put on your armor of God. One of the pieces of the armor of God is what? A girdle. And this man has a golden girdle. So he must be a royalty. Continue.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
So his hair and his head were white like wool. So this is the texture and the color of his hair. His hair texture was like wool. The color of it was white. Meaning, what do your hair start to get when you get wisdom or you get older in age? It starts to get gray. It starts to get really gray. So once it gets gray and your whole head is gray, what is it going to look like? Anybody know? What your hair will look like if your whole head is half gray? If every hair strand of hair on your head is gray, what will it look like? Go ahead, you know?
Like sheep wool.
It would look like wool, especially a black person. A black person, we're the only ones that have hair texture like cotton or like wool. You know, we're the only ones on the earth, the Israelites is the only ones on earth with hair texture like that. You know, the rest of the nations, you know, and them stinking Hamites, but we ain't talking about them. You know, but the rest of the nations got fur. The rest of the nations, including the white man, has fur. He don't have hair. He has fur. That's why he looks like and smells like a dog when he get wet. You know, you throw some water on him, he's gonna smell like a golden retriever.
That's right.
You know, he's gonna look like he just came out of the rainforest and stuff like that. But you know, we have hair, and it looks like wool. So if I have a white fro, my hair is going to. If I have a head full of gray hairs, my head, my fro will look like it's white. It will look like it's white. So this man had to be a black man, first of all, but let's see, do it says what color this man was that was amongst the 7 candlesticks. Let's see, let's continue, Bob.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were like a flame of fire. That means this person is fierce. This person is probably 9 times out of 10 upset. And it's a precept for that. A wise man will, Shalaki, I'm paraphrasing, a wise man will be angry with the world. A wise man will be burdened. Yeah, Shalaki, that's the verse. Oppression makes the wise man mad. And when you get mad, what do black people, when they get mad, their eyes turn naturally red, right?
That's right.
And especially a nigga that's been drinking, you wake up, you get mad, you just got in an argument with somebody, and somebody's like, man, why your eyes red? It's like you just woke up. Your eyes is red. A black man's eyes turn red for almost anything. When he drinks, when he gets angry, when he wakes up, his eyes is all majority of the time red. Just because we wake up in oppression. We drink it because of oppression. 9 times out of 10, we drink it because of oppression. We upset because of oppression. We mad because of oppression. So this man is describing, I'm not the smartest nigga in the world, but it sounds like it's describing a black dude. First of all, he got a fro. I mean, he got woolly hair, which if you grow it out, it's gonna come in the form of a fro, afro.
Right.
And it's white like wool. So he had a lot of wisdom. He had a lot of wisdom. He got red eyes. He wearing war garments. So down to the foot, he got a golden girdle, which is protecting his midsection. Also, it's gold because it's showing his royalty. It's showing that he's royalty. What nigga can afford a golden girdle? I wish my garment had a golden girdle. Shit, I'd be happy as hell. I'd be wearing it around. Forget priestly wear. Niggas got fringes on their t-shirt. They was like, this nigga wear his golden girdle in the shower. I have my golden girdle on every day, all day. Like, babe, when I'm with my wife, when we do grown-up stuff, I have my golden, babe, can you take your golden girdle off? I'm like, no. But go ahead, finish. Because it's depicting something heavy, but this Christian, I'm pretty sure this is a Christian, they inbox me these questions and stuff like that, but they ask me, do Christ got a color? Like, you in Christianity for years. You don't know that Christ got a color? Don't some people say he a spirit, he ain't got no color,
right,
or he every color? Like, what? So the man is green? He was walking around the earth green and purple? He must got his eyes deep. Something like that. That's the only nigga that I've seen green and purple.
Right.
Somebody that got beat up. Go ahead, continue.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet like unto fine brass. So if his feet like fine brass, if his feet the color of fine brass, then that must mean that his head is the color of fine brass. That must mean that his face is the color of fine brass. That must mean that his chest and his whole body is of fine brass. What nigga you see with black feet or brown feet and the rest of his body white?
God.
Or the rest of his body green? Like, nigga, where they do that at? He's sick. He's very sick, nigga. You got black feet and you green. You look like a ninja turtle out here. But go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So not only is fine brass brown, this is brass. This up here that you see is brass. But brass that is burnt in a furnace. So, this right here would be brass, like the color of brass, real fine brass. This will be the color of fine brass. But if you take a lighter to this, what color do you think it's going to be? This will turn dark earth. It will turn dark earth. It will get darker and darker and darker. The more you keep it in there, the more you keep it under fire, it's going to get darker. It's going to get darker. It's going to get darker. So, if this gets darker, it's already brown. If it gets darker, it's going to be black. Or appear to be black. Like mud. Mud, when you put water on mud, when you pick it up, if you go dig up dirt right now, it's the color of what? It's brown. Right? It's brown. So, you throw water on that dirt that you just dug up. It's going to appear black. But in reality, it's still brown. It's just a real dark complexion of brown.
Right.
I haven't seen nobody on the earth that's really absolutely black except Hamites. They like spray paint black. They like matte black. They look like a barracuda that been sprayed matte black. Like, nigga, you came out that way. But so yeah, to answer your question, Christ did have a color, and he was a black man of the tribe of Judah. So yes, he's not green, he's not clear, he doesn't look like a crystal, he's not purple, he's not all the rainbows of the color, he's not every color of every nation on the earth. He has a particular color, and the Bible just describes it. So, to answer your question.
As like if I could real quick.
Go ahead, Captain.
It's absolutely these people that asking these questions are Christians. You understand? That claim to be at church every Sunday.
Right.
They claim to be at every Bible study on Wednesday.
Right.
They claim to be every New Saints class on Friday.
And
then every meet and greet and pastor anniversary and all this. Got the Bible on the front. I seen them put them up in the dashboard.
Don't read them.
I seen them put them in the back window.
Right.
Open on Psalms 23. I don't know why the hell everybody wants to make this. That's what I see them on the mantle. I see them on bookshelves. I see them all over these Christian houses, man. They don't even know about it. They don't even know that Christ was an actual man. They really believe in those stories. You know what I'm saying? That Castro was walking around, blessing people and teaching them, and you understand all the correcting, all everything he did. You know what I'm saying? It's just Castro those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Christ being an actual man, they, like you said, he was a spirit. He had no color.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He was clear.
But they will accept the color where he's a white man.
They accept that. Almost definitely. You're absolutely correct.
Black, he ain't got no color. You know, say, now he ain't got no color.
Right.
Now he ain't no color. Now he's a ghost. Now he's a devil. Try to take away from being a white man they love so well. And now we got a damn problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. What you know the question?
Yeah, I'll answer the question. A little sidebar, you asked some questions, Kat. A little sidebar to hit on what Kat said, he's absolutely right. Nobody has no problem with Christ being Caesar Borgia. There's no problems with Christ being Caesar Borgia. But when Christ becomes Michael Jordan or Wesley Snipes, now it's a problem. He ain't had no color. He wasn't. No. That's racist. You say it's racist because the Lord told you what color Christ was? Because the Bible tells you what color Christ was? Now it's all types of shenanigans when Christ did nobody refute Caesar Borgia except the ISUPK. The ISUPK is the only one on the earth that refuted Caesar Borgia being Christ. And once we refuted that, that's when all the shenanigans, all hell broke loose. We racist, we this, we that. But when Caesar Borgia was a white boy with the blue eyes, it wasn't no problem. Christians was happy. Seemed like they was happier when he was white.
Right.
You know, when I tell blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that Christ look like you, they look like they got mad. Like, oh hell no, he look like me. That means, what do that mean? What do that mean? You know why? That's a brainwash. I'm gonna hit on that too. You know why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians get mad because Christ looks like them? Because they know, to them, in their mind, they think they're nothing. They think they're nothing, they think they're oppressed. So if Christ looks like me, and I'm nothing, and I'm oppressed, and I can't get out of this slavery, and I can't even provide for myself, what more is Christ going to do for me? But when a black man needs something, he goes to the white man. He goes to the white man, so it's natural for him. I mean, it's not natural for him, but for him to think like, okay, with him being cool with the white man being Caesar Borgia, with Christ being Caesar Borgia, the only reason he think that's cool because he has to go to the white man for things.
Right.
He has to go to the white man and beg. So he thinks the white man has power. So naturally his God should be of power. And the color of power in America and all over the world right now is white. But the true color of power is black. The true color of dominance is black. The true color of authority is black. And the people with black skin or brown skin, I should say, is the Israelites, the 12 tribes of the Lord. You know, so that's the only reason blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians be so upset when you tell them that they're the same color as them. Because they know they're going through hell. And they don't think a nigga that looks like them can save them from the white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know, so I just wanted to do that little sidebar real quick, because that was heavy what Cap said. You know, it's all fine and dandy when your Lord, your king looks like your king. Lord just means authority over you. When you say Lord, that means he's not God. Christ is not God. So when I say Lord, I don't mean he's God. I mean that he's the power over me. That's why I always say my king. Because people get confused and they get to thinking of the Trinity thing and stuff like that. So I naturally nip that in the bud ASAP by saying king. You know, sometimes I might slip up and say Lord, but for y'all that's intelligent, that's watching the preaching prophets of the ISUPK, where you're only going to learn the truth from, you know what I mean when I say that. So, you know, with that being said, that's it for the questions. If I'm finna get into class, then you want to bring out some other questions, Cap.
Yeah, give me Galatians 5:21.
Galatians 5:21.
Kind of.
We're just doing a breakdown on that.
Galatians.
Both of them is just a breakdown on them, so go ahead. Get to it.
Kind. Galatians chapter 5, verse 21. Envyings, murders, drunkenness, reveling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, and I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
Okay, now, let's go back some. Let's start at, let me see, I think, okay, go to 16. Let's start there.
Kind, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Okay, right here it says to walk in the spirit. You understand? And you should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Now, due to Christianity, they have you thinking that the word lust means only one thing. You understand? When it doesn't.
Right.
And of course, they want to turn around and anything that has anything to do with being straight or being a heterosexual,
right.
They want to turn it and make it something filthy.
Right.
You understand? Now, lust in one context means the attraction for, the opposite sex. You understand? A man see him a single sister, she fine as all get out, and he wants to be with her. You understand? He's lusting after her. He's attracted to her. That's not what this is talking about. Okay? What the lust of the flesh, but this talking about in this context is talking about things that you cannot have or do. You understand? And those things that you cannot do and you cannot have are the things in the Bible that God told you not to do. You understand?
The swan sandwich.
You damn right. You cannot. That's fulfilling the lust of your flesh.
Right.
If you want a pork, damn, man, I want me a ham sandwich. Good old ham sandwich.
Right.
You understand? A bologna sandwich. You are lusting. You understand? Now that is where it's wrong at, because God said in His law that we are not supposed to consume pork.
Right.
You understand? If you got a thing for what's the day? Friday, catfish Friday.
Right.
You are lusting because you're not supposed to have catfish.
That's right.
You understand? If you know nerves bad, you need a cigarette. You understand? Who got a Lucy? You understand? That is the lust. Okay? Now walking in the spirit means you keeping God's law.
Right.
You understand? So if you walking in the spirit and not the lust, after the flesh, then that means you are keeping the law.
That's right.
And that's what all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are supposed to be doing right now. You got to turn from you sinning, fulfilling the lust of the flesh, being a lesbian, being a homosexual, you understand, eating pork, celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, you understand, all of that is you fulfilling the lust of your flesh.
Right.
You understand, sleep with another man's woman, you understand, what's that, what they call it, smash and pass, woman crush, Wednesday, man crush, Monday, somebody you just want to crush, you know what I'm saying, like Big Pun, I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
Right.
That's fulfilling the lust of your flesh.
That's right.
Once you crush a woman, then that's yours. You
Right.
understand? You ain't no passer. Don't pass her to me.
Right.
You understand? After you crushed all over, no, keep
Right.
her. You understand? That's yours. That's your property.
Right.
You understand? No return, no refunds on. You know what I'm saying? We got no refund.
Damaged goods.
No damaged goods returned to the store.
That's
Okay?
right.
That's your woman, keep her. You gotta
Right.
deal with it. Alright? Keep going.
For the flesh lusteth against the spirit.
The flesh lusteth against the spirit. Okay? When you turn around and you get in your mind, now you turn around and you stop eating pork. And say you go over one of your family members' house or something like that. Guess what? You gotta do it. You go over your family member's house and then they turn around and be cooking pork and you sit there like, man, pork chops up, man. Woo-wee. Now see you sitting there, that's the lust of the flesh that's gonna war against your spirit.
Right.
You understand? You turn around and see, this pork. Where is the pork at? You understand? Now you lust. You say that's gonna war against your spirit.
Right.
You understand? Whatever you trying to do what's right, what's wrong is gonna be right there. It's gonna try to get you to do what's wrong. Versus you doing what's right, which is keeping God's law.
That's
so you
right.
gotta turn around and you gotta go to war. You understand? That's why the ISUPK ain't finna be no sissy doctrine in here talking about it's gotta be the fringe. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make wearing fringes reign supreme instead of you keeping these laws.
Right.
You understand? Those guys that put fringes on the bottom of their shirts, you understand? That's the only thing they worry about.
Right.
They not even worried about keeping it because they don't.
Right.
They don't keep it. You understand? They do not keep the law. They eat pork, they sleep with other men's wives, they're homosexual, they love white men. You understand? They love white women.
Right.
Okay?
And I got the picture, oh boy, you remember we was in Chicago at the barbecue? And we seen, I'll just show you the picture of old boy walking out with Matthew. He had the fringes on the bottom of his t-shirt, he had Matthew, some scripture on the back of his shirt, but he was walking with a white woman.
Good. Now, see? That's what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So anytime, and that's why the ISUPK urges our brothers and our sisters to get into this truth. You understand? Because this is a place where you will learn how to go to war.
That's
You
right.
understand? You're gonna learn how to fight them demons, man. You understand? You wake up and be prepared for battle every single day. General Muhammad said it was the coldest I ever heard in my life. He said, if you know that you are in a battle, he said, you'll never be a victim. You understand?
Right.
And that right there, it's been this wartime every single day. It's war every single day. I don't go to sleep and wake up and thinking that it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood today. I wake up thinking, who and what am I going to battle with today? You understand? And because I had that mindset, when the demons come, you know what I'm saying, I can battle right when they come and get them off. You know what I'm saying? To say, you know what I'm saying, resist the devil and he shall flee from you. That's talking about demons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You resist them demons that want you to smoke the weed, or, you know, sleep with somebody's woman.
Right.
Or, you know, say eat pork, eat catfish, whatever it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You go to war with it, that demon will flee from you. Alright, keep on.
And the spirit against the flesh.
Okay, so you understand that? Keep on.
And these are contrary the one to the other.
So these are contrary one to the other. And why is it contrary? You understand? Because the law is to make you clean. You understand?
Right.
The law is to keep you clean. The law is to make sure, like your reputation, man. You understand too? You understand your body, your reputation, everything about you to be clean. Because guess what? It's laws in the Bible where you ain't supposed to steal. Now nobody likes to be around a goddamn thief. When they know you steal, don't anybody got time to be trying to put up their purses and their wallets, move their CD case and all that. Ain't nobody trying to do that. They just don't want you around.
Right.
You understand? Now if you keep these laws, guess what? You're gonna have your reputation. You understand? And you won't come around and everybody try to hide everything. What they say, hide the wife, hide the kids. You understand?
You gotta do everything now. Stick on that.
Look, Debo comes through, boy, you gotta tuck your chain. You gotta do all of that. You
I'm
understand?
not gonna tuck mine in.
Exactly. It's my $200. You understand?
Right.
But you turn around and these are contrary one to the other, man. If you eating pork, shrimp, crab, you got worms in your body.
Right.
You understand? And that is disgusting as hell. You understand? So it'll keep you clean, you physically, mentally, every damn thing, man. The laws was made to protect you from yourself. You understand? God knows exactly what you are supposed to be doing.
Right.
And he know what, if you turn around and don't do it, then you're going to end up hurting yourself. He gonna hurt yourself.
That's right.
That makes sense? He gonna hurt yourself, he's going to punish you. You understand? You're gonna hurt yourself because you're gonna force the Lord to punish you. You understand? Christians, all I don't understand it, man. It's real simple. When I got into the ISUK, I turned around and started keeping the law. Because that's all I was hearing when I was little was pray to be blessed. You want God to bless you.
Right.
You want to have a good life and the Lord do this and all that in the Christian church. But I never ever heard nobody say you got to keep the laws until I got the ISUK.
Right.
You understand? The thing that'll actually get me blessed and to make sure that my life is straight. You know what I'm saying? Not no damn praying all day and all night at church. You know what I'm saying? That don't get nothing done. Then when you go home, you finna fry some pork chops for dinner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, keep reading.
Kind of a kind. So that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
Mm-hmm. So you get that. So you cannot do the things that you would. You know what I'm saying? What you're supposed to be doing that you would is keeping the law. So that contrary of the lust of the flesh is gonna turn around if you fall for it. You know what I'm saying? What do Christians say what's the excuse they use when they sin against the Lord?
The Lord know my heart.
He know my heart. There you go. That's one of the greatest one they say.
Right.
God know my heart. Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
He know you went over that man's house to sleep with his woman.
Right.
He knew exactly what was on your damn heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And we all fall short.
That's it. That's another one. We all fall short of the glory of God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Scatter.
Right.
That's exact. Hey, that's it. That's that one right there, boy. I'm telling you. That's that.
Right.
We all fall short. The Christian church ain't full of nothing but excuses and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's time for you to grow some damn balls.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And actually serve the Lord, man. Stop being a homosexual.
Right.
Stop being a goddamn lesbian. Stop being a goddamn pork eater, and a shrimp eater, and a crab eater, and a lobster eater. You understand? Stop doing the things that God said not to do. It's real simple.
That's right.
It's real simple. Stop sleeping with white women. That's real simple.
Right.
That's easy.
That's easy. Because God damn, look at them.
That's one of the easiest laws you
Look
can
at
do.
Becky and look at Shaquita. Walk
Right.
over Shaquita. Quick faster than
Yeah.
that. You understand?
Even broke down the queen.
I remember what life looked like from elementary school.
Oh, come on, dog. Yes, God. It was out there heavy and rich.
Yeah.
Wait. Boy, it was heavy out there, dog. You ain't lying, man. Damn, that's all they had was lights every single day. And I remember the first time I went home and I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, what is lights? You know, that's all they was
You
talking
ain't gotta
about.
worry about it.
That's exactly what my mama said.
Yeah,
She said, you ain't gotta worry about getting that because we black, we don't get that.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
That's exactly what my mama
That's
said.
right.
And after that,
Yeah.
I ain't worried about lights no more. And I ain't never had. But I would never lay down with a white woman that got damn bugs in
Right.
her head. You understand? Oh my God, just the thought.
Please.
But brother, stop sleeping with white. You come in the ISUPK, boy, you can get you a bad sister.
Right.
2 or 3 of them. Man.
That's right.
To replace them old skeletal looking white girls you be hanging with.
Right.
You understand? Straight up. Keep reading.
That's right.
Come. Verse 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Okay, so if you led of the Spirit, then you not under the law, meaning the punishments of the law. Not the law itself saying that thou shalt not steal or kill. You understand? Those you supposed to keep those forever. But you're not under the punishment if you led by the Spirit.
That's
you understand?
right.
Because to have the Lord's Spirit means you keeping His law. You understand? So there's not a contradiction in this. There's no, if you can't keep the law because, you know what I'm saying, it's done away with and all this nonsense that they say.
Right.
None of that. Okay, this is real easy. If the punishment, the law that you're not under is talking about the punishments of the law. Okay, because Romans 1 and Romans 7 and 1 it says, and I'm paraphrasing, for those that know the law, speak to them that know the law, that the law hath dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
That's right.
Okay, so that's
Right.
right there. We'll cut that.
Right.
Let you know that ain't talking about thou shalt not covet and things like that.
Right.
It ain't talking about that part. It's talking about the punishments of the law. So if you keeping the law, you led by the Spirit, why would you get punished? You no longer smoke cigarettes, so why would you get the cancer? You
Right.
understand? Why the Lord gonna punish you and give you the cancer when you can stop?
Right.
You understand? Why would the Lord turn around and give you AIDS when you stop being a whore?
Right.
You understand? That's not how it works. If you stop and you return to the Lord, like it said in so many scriptures, man, we can pull thousands of those. You understand?
Right.
The scripture says that you will live and not die. You understand? If you do that which is lawful and right. Okay? You gotta turn from your sin. So like I said, well, let's keep going on this one.
Verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery.
Start right there. Now, the lust of the flesh are these, and manifest is made real clear.
Right.
You understand? You can see, we can see the demons on our people. You understand? I can see the demons on our people. And I hate it too. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn, look at this sister, look at this brother. You know what I'm saying? They smoked out, he smoked out. She doing it, she doing, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be right. You understand? It ain't like I'm trying to make myself out, no great guy.
Right.
It's the Spirit of the Lord. But just saying, me seeing this now, man, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Me actually knowing the type of condition that my people is in. That's
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? And that's like when Christ said, the Bible said that Christ wept. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talk. He was sad for his damn people. Don't mean he was boo-hooing and crying
Right.
like that white boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That they claim is Jesus, which is actually Caesar boy here.
Right.
Don't mean he was walking around like a sissy crying. He was just sad for his damn people. You understand? Because guess what? Christ loved his people, man.
That's
He
right.
loves people so damn much, he died for them.
That's
Now,
right.
Now, what greater love is that? You understand? Who you know did something like that? You know, your pastor ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your preacher ain't gonna do it. He gonna molest your kids. You know what I'm saying? He gonna try to do like that one preacher, jump on your bones when you he bite you over, come over here. And he jump all on you like you a woman, butt naked.
God.
You understand? Straight up. That's what your preacher gonna do.
That's right.
All right. Now this is made manifest. This is lust of the flesh. Break it down. After the preacher says that.
adultery, fornication,
Adultery, which is sleeping with another man's wife. Fornication, which is unlawful sex. And you can tell when a man, you can tell how they walk. You understand? When the sister's out there just throwing that thing around, you can
Right.
just tell. The scripture say you can see in her eyelids. You understand? You can see in the sister's eyes, man, if they hold. So you can't hide it from the priest.
That's
You
right.
understand? But we turn the hoes into housewives in the eyes you. You understand? This is a rest haven for hoes. Okay, you can come and get a rest for all your hoeing. You ain't got to hold no more.
that's right,
You understand? Keep reading.
uncleanness,
Okay, unclean, any kind of uncleanness, man. Keep on.
lasciviousness,
Lasciviousness. Okay, look that one up. I forgot what that one is. Look that one up for me. Go ahead. You got it.
verse 20, idolatry,
Idolatry, you understand what that is? Idolizing another god, a false god, actually. Keep on.
witchcraft,
Witchcraft, you know what that is? Doing witchcraft on
Right.
selling them drugs, that's witchcraft, that's a form of witchcraft. Teaching them lies with the Bible, that's a form of witchcraft. You understand? Keep on.
hatred,
Hatred, you understand that? You turn around and, like you said, Raphael, you turn around and tell black people that Christ is a nigga like them, they turn around, oh, no, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? No, he was not. He ain't black like me.
Right.
He white. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it trip me out how people still think Christ is white.
Right.
Out of all the time, millions of times we done pulled them scriptures, they still think he white, man.
Right.
Go ahead, keep reading.
variance,
Keep going.
emulation,
Emulation, keep going.
wrath,
Uh-huh.
strife,
Uh-huh.
sedition,
Uh-huh.
and heresy,
Keep going.
envying, murder,
Uh-huh.
drunkenness,
Mm-hmm.
reveling,
Mm-hmm.
and such like.
Okay, anything like all of this, okay? All this list right here, anything like it, okay? Keep going.
Of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past.
Okay, he told you this before. Matter of fact, this is in what is that? Romans, is that Romans 6? This is in Romans 6. He said this before. You
Right.
understand that about the things that you may do, they will not inherit the kingdom. And now he's about to say it again. Keep on.
That they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of
So
God.
you understand that? You understand? While these Christians in the church is talking about, is there a heaven for a homosexual? They believe it is. You
No, it's
understand?
not.
No, it's not. Yeah, I ain't gonna be there if it is. You understand? Is there a heaven for a lesbian? No. You
No.
understand? Is there a heaven for somebody to eat pork? No. You're gonna get cancer. You understand? Is there a heaven for a whore? No. You understand? Is there a heaven for a whoremonger? No. You understand? It's in the Bible. Real simple.
That's right.
This whole list right here, you understand, that's as disgusting as it gets. But then it said anything like this. If you do any such thing like this, you
Right.
ain't gonna inherit the kingdom. You understand? The scripture says that the gate is narrow, man.
That's
you
right.
understand? It's straight and narrow. Okay? That straight path that they be trying to tell you out in school, walking the straight path, you know what I mean? Go to school, you listen to the teacher, get good grades, do what you're supposed to do so you can get your education. You understand? If you want to get into the kingdom, you gotta walk that straight path.
That's
You gotta
right.
keep these laws. You gotta stop celebrating Christmas. I know everybody like all the same dumbass gifts you give every year
Right.
from Walmart. I know you just love them, so it just warms your heart to keep buying your badass kids damn toys that they don't deserve.
Right.
You understand? I know you think it's cute to dress them up in Halloween costumes. I know you think that they really doing something, going out trick or treating and getting a bunch of candy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trunk or treat. Now you switched it now.
Trunk
now
or
it's
treat.
trunk or treat. Okay, the Christian church has changed it, and it's just from trick or treat to a trunk or treat. Now they have out in front of their churches on the parking lot. They have a whole line full of their church members with a bunch of cars, and they had the trunk open, and they had the kids walking up to the trunks, tricking for the goddamn treat out the trunk instead of going to the door. And you know what I'm saying? Walking door to door
Right.
now. You understand? When the Christian church is the most haunted damn house I've ever seen in life.
That's right.
It's filled with ghouls and ghosts and goblins. You understand me? It started with
Right.
the pastor.
Right.
Okay? All the pastor, the first lady.
Right.
You understand? Those are the two biggest goblins in there. You understand? Then all the way on down to the goddamn members, all the way back to the door. The old lady that raised that one finger, they got them white gloves on. They walk you to your seat.
Right.
Goblins. You understand me? All of them, man. You understand? I know you think that all that stuff is cute, but you got to walk that straight in that narrow path.
That's
You
right.
gotta keep God's law.
That's right.
You understand me? So that's what that means right there. I hope you understand that one. If not, you can text back, you know what I'm saying, say you need more clarification or whatever. Now go to this is an Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 37 and 29.
Right.
How long you gonna talk?
I'm just gonna cut it short with her video. Speak on that video.
Kana Wakana. Ecclesiastes chapter 37, verse 29.
Huh?
Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing,
Mm-hmm.
nor too greedy upon meats.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing like we just did. We have to go back a little bit to get the understanding. Let me see where you at. What's it, 29? Okay, go to 27. Read verse 27.
Sir, verse 27. My son, prove thy soul in thy life,
Mm-hmm.
and see what is evil for it,
Mm-hmm.
and give not that unto it.
Okay, prove thy life and see what is evil for it. You understand what it says? And give not that unto it. Okay? Don't turn around and give in to what's evil.
Right.
Okay? That's what that part means. Okay, now go to 28.
Verse 28. For all things are not profitable for all men.
Okay, stop right there. All things are not profitable for all men.
Right.
Now what does this mean? What this means is, okay, like for instance, say for instance, a man having more than one wife, right? Say for instance, Solomon had 1,000, right?
Right.
That right there would not be profitable for all men to have 1,000 women. You understand?
Right.
Everybody can pull it off like that. You see what I'm saying? Some brothers don't even know how to handle one woman.
Solomon couldn't put it on.
You understand?
Right.
So just because, you know what I'm saying, you can do something, or it might look good to you, that don't mean that you should do it.
That's
you
right.
understand? The Bible says do all things with wisdom. You understand? Don't just turn around and damn, look at all those badass women behind God, man, I'm gonna be 10 of them like that.
Right.
And then you try to get you 10, and then you don't know how to handle them, they driving you nuts. You understand? You're losing your sanity. You understand?
Right.
You're going crazy. So all things are not profitable for all men. So don't just be trying to do something just for the hell of it. You understand? And just because, you know, even the things that are lawful. You know what I'm saying? Number one, like having more than one woman. It is lawful to do so, but that don't mean that you should just because it's lawful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, say for instance, you want to buy a big Cadillac, you know what I'm saying, put some folds on it, TVs and that might not be profitable for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at where you stay at. You know what I'm saying? You got your door bolted down, screwed. You got screws in your door at night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to put a fancy ass car out front. You know what I'm saying? That might not be profitable for you.
It might not be profitable also, all the one, because the boy's gonna be behind.
And
God.
you already know a nigga will bust through them hinges and
Right.
fringes and whatever else they got blocking the door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Neither have every soul pleasure in everything.
Read it again.
Neither have every soul pleasure in everything.
Okay, there it is. Neither has every soul pleasure in everything.
Right.
You understand? Just because you may want to buy a house, you understand, you might not be able to afford it.
Right.
Okay? So you trying to switch from your apartment or your townhouse to a house, you know what I'm saying? You going from rent to a big mortgage, you know what I'm saying? And then trash, and then sewer, and then
Right.
lights, and then gas, and all these extra bills that you put on yourself. Then you gotta keep your grass cut, or they gonna fine you $150, you know,
Right.
county fine you big, boy. County fine you bought a field 50 if your grass get too high. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to turn around and you got the upkeep on the house. You know what I mean? If your gutters fall or something leaking, you know, so you gotta fix that. So
Right.
if you don't have the funds, that wouldn't be profitable for you to try to get you a house. You understand? Now, still don't mean that you can't never get one.
Right.
You understand? But there's some people, like I know some folks, man, that have been in an apartment for a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For 30 and 40 years even. You know what I mean? And that's okay. They living, they doing good. You understand? Everything ain't proper. Every soul don't have pleasure in everything. You understand? Just because you see something you like it, that don't mean that you should do it, number one. You understand? Because it might not be profitable for you. Okay? Keep going.
Be not unsatiable. Salah.
Don't say unsatiable.
Unsatiable in any dainty thing.
Okay, now what does the word unsatiable mean? Okay, it means you're impossible to satisfy. You understand? Unsatiable, like that song Prince made, Insatiable. You understand? That's what it's talking about. He's like,
Right.
you just can't satisfy me. I got to have it. You understand? Don't be. Read that again.
Unsatiable.
Read from the top.
Be not unsatiable.
Be not unsatiable. Don't be unsatiable. Don't be impossible to satisfy, because the Bible says you should be satisfied, and I'm paraphrasing, with food and shelter and clothes. You understand? You got
That's
them
right.
things, you should be satisfied. Okay? Keep on.
In any dainty thing.
And what's a dainty thing? What's dainty? Dainty is something small and beautiful. You understand? So don't be impossible to satisfy in just a small and little beautiful thing. Right? Keep going.
Nor too greedy upon meat.
Nor too greedy upon meat. Alright? Don't just be eating up all the damn chicken because, you know what I'm saying, all the chicken is in your, in front of your face. Alright? Keep going.
For excess of meats bringeth sickness.
Read that again.
For excess of meats bringeth sickness.
Excess of meat bringeth sickness. You done ate too damn much. You understand? Keep reading.
And so fighting will turn into choler.
Read that one more time.
And surfeiting will turn into choler.
Surfeiting. Surfeiting. Read it again. Read one more time.
And surfeiting will turn into choler.
Okay. Surfeiting will turn into choler. What does surfeiting mean? Who knows what the word surfeiting means?
No clue.
Okay. Surfeiting means that you no longer desire that thing because of excess.
Right.
So you turn around and because you done ate too much, you like, I don't want no more of that.
Right.
You throw the rest of the food in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Because you done ate too much. Because you like, damn, give me a 20 piece. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you can't turn around and eat no whole 20 pieces of wings. You understand? That's why the scripture said what it said in hold on, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing. You understand? Don't turn around and take something that's small and beautiful, you know, so like a little golden chicken wing, you understand? A little
Right.
small golden chicken wing. You done got too much of it.
Right.
You understand? So now you turn around and skip down a little bit, and now you done turn around and surfeiting. You done ate too much of it. You understand? And you turn around and it's gonna turn into cola. What does the word cola mean?
Like a cancer?
No, not colon. Cola. Cola. You was close. I don't know if I pronounced it wrong. Cola. Like cola. Get angry. You understand? You're gonna turn around and that thing that you done ate too much of in excess, you understand, you don't desire no more, now you pissed you off. Like, man, get this damn plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna turn into anger. You see what I'm saying? Alright, now read verse 30.
Verse 31.
Oh, 31, yes, slide.
By surfeiting have many perished.
By surfeiting have many perished. You understand? Many have perished by you just excessively eating stuff, excessively doing any damn thing, drinking. You understand? Doing drugs. You ain't supposed to be doing drugs no way.
That's
but
right.
especially when you get to surfeiting them drugs, you're doing it in excess to where you got to smoke all damn day and all damn night. You understand? Many have perished by surfing. You understand? Keep on.
But he that taketh heed prolongeth his life.
But he that taketh heed prolongs his life.
That's
You understand? If you turn around and if you don't be too greedy over just little small things, then you'll be straight. You understand? So I hope you understand that on that. I'm gonna go ahead and give it back to the brother real quick.
Excellent breakdown, Cal. We gonna, cause we running time short on time. We gonna get into the topic for the day, cause there's no more questions. So the topic for the day is no daughter of Zion should commit whoredom or be a whore, for that matter. And our daughters and the women in our nation really don't have anything to look up to. And the things that they do have to look up to are whores or things of that sort, things similar to that, And one thing I wanted to bring out today, the topic, I wanted to bring out Cardi B, because a lot of females look up to Cardi B, especially our daughters. Like, we don't have good role models like Angela Bassett. They don't glorify Angela Bassett. They don't glorify for her for not getting naked in none of her movies, getting naked in her movies and stuff like that. They don't glorify her for standing out of the media and being an upright woman. I'm talking as far as her image. As her image, because I don't know if she's keeping the law like she's supposed to. I doubt it, but as far as her image, how a woman should carry herself, whether she should be a whore or not. We don't have those type of role models, and we don't have it for the men either. But our daughters are being trained just like our men to be drug dealers and whores. And what Cardi B is talking about and the things that she says is so disgusting. I wanted to talk about it today. So we're gonna be real quick for the sake of time. So I'm gonna play this video, and I'm gonna let you see what your famous Cardi B said. Now, this sister is talking about, she's about to give a whole demonstration on how to be a whore. What levels of whoredom there is. She about to go and whoredom 101. As a Bond like to say. Whoredom 101.
That's right.
She about to give a whole breakdown. She about to pull the mathematics out, the calibers. She about to measure the whoredom. It's levels. It's level 1, level 2, high level, low level, bum level, all types of levels of whoredom. She knows about it. Why would you teach our women that? If you had to, Lord forbid, you have to do anything disgraceful to your body to survive. That's one thing. Lord forbid that. I understand she coming from the ghetto, from the gutters, and she did what she had to do to survive, which is not an excuse to commit whoredom. But that's one thing. Now, it's another thing to teach women to do what you got to do to survive. You should be teaching them that's not the way to go. I went this way, I didn't see no life in it, so you shouldn't go that way. She should be doing the opposite of what she's doing, but instead, she's condoning whoredom. So she's about to break down the levels of whoredom. So I would love to see what she has to say, because I never hear nothing smart come out of her mouth. I never hear her say blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, y'all need to come together. I never hear her say, well, y'all should try saving money instead of spending it on fast cars and jewelry. I never hear her say stuff like that. But she must apparently been taught prostitution 101. So, she's an expert. So let's see.
Your hair done to you $200, $300 a week. That's first level tricking. Second level tricking is when a nigga's buying you a Chanel purse. He bought your surgery in the Colombias and the Dominican Republic. He paid for your $2,000, $3,000 rent in your condo. That's second level. Now the third level is when a nigga's buying you Rolex. He bought you your little Mercedes, bitch. He bought you a little diamond chain. That's the third level. Fourth level is when a nigga bought you a business. Now, bitch, niggas that done bought you a salon or a spa, you on the fourth level. Now, the fifth level is when you marry an A-rap. Bitch, you that done marry a nigga that own a gas station. Congratulations, bitch, you on oils in the Pakistan, bitch. It's levels to this shit.
So it's apparently levels to whoredom. So what she's saying is that you should strive to be on that fifth level. She's glorifying the fifth level of whoredom. You should strive to be that whore on level 5. So what do you have to do to be that whore on level 5? That means you have to try different men. You have to go out there and you have to sell yourself. And you gotta make yourself pleasurable to the eye for every man on the earth, for a man to get you, and that's where self-hate comes from too. Self-hate that our women have, that's why they go buy the weaves and stuff like that, because they're trying to attract a level 5 trick.
That's right.
They're trying to attract a level 5 trick. That's why they got double D's. They went to go get double D's. That's why they got a 44, 46, 48 inch waistline, around their buttocks, because they're trying to attract a level 5 trick. A level 4 trick. Some of y'all looking like y'all should attract a negative level 2 trick. You need to take from your ass, Shalakia. But all seriousness, it's like our women are committing whoredom, and it's not what the Lord's will for us to do. Our women are queens. Our women are princesses. Our women are princesses. They meaning the reason why we say princesses and not queens, Shalakia, for me saying that, the reason why we say princess is because a princess is royalty, but she's under subjection. She's not in rulership. That's why a queen, for you to be a queen, you have to be in rulership. And a woman in Israel should never be in rulership. She should always be in subjection to her husband. So, with that being said, our women are princesses. They are royalty, though. They are royalty. Our women are royalty. They are above every other woman on the earth, and they should act like it. You shouldn't do what Cardi B is telling you to do.
Right.
You shouldn't try to attract a level 4, level 5 trick. She attracting all the tricks. I guess Offset is a level 5 trick.
That's right.
Offset is her baby daddy, her husband, ain't he? So I guess he's a level 5 trick, because she hasn't stopped whoring, obviously. She's showing her body every chance she gets on every social media and every television commercial, tour, music tour that she's on. Everything she's showing that she's still a whore. She hasn't stopped whoring, so that means she's still attracting tricks. And so that means that Offset is a level 5 trick.
That's right.
He's the type of trick that's going to buy her that business. Forget the he's going, and what she means by a level 5 trick, buying you a business, and you might think a Mercedes and a mansion is better than level 5. It's better than buying a business. because it's more expensive. It could be more expensive. But the reason why she said a level 5 trick buys a business is because you're constantly generating money. With the purchase of a house or a car, that's a one-time thing. You know, he can stop. But if he bought you something for you to continue, so he bought you something for him to trick without tricking. He bought you something like that. That's her analogy only. You know, so she's super intelligent when it comes to being a whore, to applying her brain to whoredom or to sin. She's got fast feet to sin. You know, I'm paraphrasing, of course. She quick, she agile to run to sin. You know, and that's what she's smart in sin. But when it comes to doing the right thing, like when she tried to tell the sisters, like when her comeback for Nicki Minaj or whatnot, and Nicki Minaj said, you know, don't be like me. You know, she tried to talk a little sense. You know, the heathen tried to talk a little sense, but she was like, don't be like me. You know, go to school, try to do something like that. And Cardi B refuted that with tried to say the same thing, but she said it in such a stupid way. Like, she had no intelligence in it whatsoever. You know, but she got all the intelligence on how to be a whore. She know how to play niggas. She know to drug niggas. She know how to get their money. She know which tricks is the best tricks. She know how to spot a trick from a mile away. She know if you ain't even gotta have alligator shoes on to know you a top of the line trick. She know everything. She know everything about a nigga and getting money out of it. This is how you should not be. You know, you should not be like Cardi B. You know, and therefore, give me Leviticus 19 and 29. You know, you should not aspire to be like Cardi B. Cardi B will be the scum of the earth. When the kingdom of heaven comes, she will be a scum bucket. She already a scum bucket in my eyes. She already, she could have all the money in the world. I would not sleep with Cardi B for anything in the world. And I know niggas out there like, yeah, right, nigga. Cardi B, if she got me in prison, they always love to say that. If Cardi B just said, I want to do you up right now, I want to be with you right now, I want to have sex with you right now, you gonna turn her down. Nigga, yeah, right. I do not believe. Yes, I will turn Cardi B down. If I was in the world, probably. It's up for debate. But I'm not in the world. You know, I'm a man of the Lord now. I'm a priest and prophet of the Most High. So, you know, with that being said, no, I would not sleep with Cardi B. I don't care if she got all the money in the world. I don't care if she got Oprah money. I would not sleep with her because I know she's a whore. And in her eyes, I've been trained under Commander General Yohana to view that as disgusting. Now everywhere I go and I see women like her and I see her and women like her, I automatically get turned off. My body has been trained to get turned off. When a woman say, oh, I got a man, but I don't really care about that, I get turned off. When a woman say, well, I just got male friends, I get turned off. You know, oh, we could just be friends. I just want to have sex with you. That's a nigga's dream in the world. That's Jake in the world's dream for a woman to say, I don't want no attachments. I just want to have sex with you, and I just want it to be over. That's a nigga's dream. Like, for real, that's what I wanted to do. You know, we on the same page. I love you now. That's a nigga's dream. I get turned off by that now. I don't want a woman that says I just want to sleep with you. I'm not a whore. I'm not a boy toy. I'm not your personal penis in the glass. I'm not that. You know, you might find somebody else like that, but that's not me. And I've been trained, thanks to General Yohana, Commander the General Yohana, I've been trained. General Muhammad and the captains over me and stuff like that. Captain Lord, I've been trained. Captain Maupa, I've been trained to, to look at that as disgusting. I've been trained to not like those type of things no more. I've been trained that way. I've been trained in a way that, I'm above all the fleshly matters of the world. I'm above that. Like Adawan was bringing out. You got that scripture, don't for me out.
Got on time.
Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29.
Go ahead.
Do not prostitute thy daughter.
It said, do not what?
Prostitute thy daughter.
What Cardi B is doing, she's teaching our daughters to prostitute themselves. It says for you not to prostitute them and for them not to be prostitutes either. You can't prostitute royalty. You can't defile royalty. You're not supposed to. The Lord chose our women to be the best women best women upon the earth, above all nations of women. How can they be that when they're giving their box and their body to every civilian that's walking by, heathen or not, Israelite or not? They're giving their body to anybody. That's like a dog. A dog will give her body to anything. A dog will do anything because it's a dog. It has no morals. Animals have no morals. Now, animals don't have no laws. And that's what Cardi B is teaching us to be animals. Teaching our women to be animals. Her husband teaching us to be animals. Drug dealers. All he talk about is drug dealing all day. How much money he got? He know Jake in the world love fast cars, love women, love jewels. That's the main thing that attracts. That's the main thing that attracts blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
That's why they go out and sell drugs. Because you got our role models, our people in charge saying that, well, only way you gonna get this bad female, and the women in the ISUPK are better than any females on the earth.
That's right.
Those women are glorious. Like I look at these sisters, and I just be amazed. Like this is how all our women should be. Like I like this. And every nigga, real talk, every nigga likes a woman that has morals, has integrity, has dignity about herself. He might play you and try to say, because he just wants your box. So he might play you and say, well, I want you to go sleep with this man. I want you to do this. I want you to do. In reality, he do not want you to do that. In reality, and the reason why, if he do allow you to do that, if he do tell you to go do that, in reality, he will never wife you. He will never keep you as himself because he knows what type of woman you are. That's why they say, I ain't trusting no whore. I'm not trusting no hoe. I'm not trusting things like that. Why not? You like hoes. You like whores. That's what you like. So why you don't trust them? Why would you not keep her? Why would you not wife a whore? That's what you like. That's what you teaching our daughters to be. That's what you doing to our daughters. You whoring them out. You're sleeping with them. You're drawing men with all the fancy goals and all the money, and you draw them in, and then you make them sleep with your own boys. You do that. So why you don't like them? They did everything you asked them to do. They liked it you. You made them like you. So now that they like you, you gonna dog them out, and not only is you gonna dog them out, but you're not gonna keep them. But that's what you like. You like hoes. I hear niggas all the time, like on rap songs and movies and all of that stuff. She fine as mud. She's a hoe. I like hoes. I like going to the strip club. Beat my hoe. That's what they say. So why don't you keep your hoe to yourself?
Right.
Why don't you? Because they do not like you. Even the men that pretend like they like you, they do not like you. And never mind what Cardi B saying, because she's a dodo bird. She looks just like one. So you should automatically think she's going to think like one. She has nothing intelligent to say. And furthermore, she's not appealing at all. She's disgusting. All I see on her as when I look at Cardi B, it just automatically in my eyes, her image turns into a bucket of semen.
That's right.
A whole bucket of different semen. And I'm just looking at her like, ugh, that's so disgusting. Like her body just got semen all over. I would hate to have to kiss on her. Like I would cut my lips up. I would do time. You know the memes on Facebook and Instagram and different social media that like, would you do this or would you spend 5 years in jail? Like I would spend some time in jail if I got a kiss on Cardi B. Because all I'm going to see is all these different men ejaculating on her and all of this stuff. You know, and that is so disgusting. You know, but continue with the scripture for me, God.
To cause her to be a whore.
To cause her to be a what?
A whore.
To cause her to be a whore. Do not prostitute thy daughters. Do not prostitute the women of Israel, because it causes them to be a whore. It causes what she's doing is prostitution. She didn't actually put you out there. I know you think prostitution is just somebody putting you out on the streets and selling you to the highest bidder or the lowest bidder for that matter. You know, I know you think that's prostitution. But prostitution is also prostitution of the mind. It's like your psychology. That's prostitution of psychology. You know, it's training your mind to be a prostitute. And where your mind goes, your body will follow. So she's training the mind. She's prostituting your mind with all of this. She's letting you to believe that she got up there because she was a prostitute. And no doubt she might did become famous because she's a prostitute. You know, but in reality, the white man made her famous because she's the image of black women, and they trying to glorify the black woman as being a whore. So all the daughters across the world, all the Israelite daughters across the world will become whores. You know, so I just wanted to hit on this little topic real quick. You know, that's our time. Gotta wrap it up. You know, but I just wanted to hit on that topic. You know, black women, black, Hispanic, and Native women, listen to me one time. You do not have to be a whore. You do not have to sell your integrity. You do not have to sell your morals. You do not have to do those things for you to be prosperous, for you to be glorious, for you to get an upright man. For you to get a good man, you got to do the exact opposite of what Cardi B is teaching. Do the exact opposite. If you want a good man, do the exact opposite. She's teaching you how to not have a man. She's teaching you how to go from man to man. Black women hate that. Black women naturally hate that. They hate going from man to man. That's why they hate breaking up. You know, they always say like, man, I'm not trying to start over. That's why they stay in relationships so long, which is a right thing they supposed to do. You know, but our men are wicked, our women are wicked, our women is going after their flesh, our men is going after their flesh. So it's tainting them and it's tainting us, so it's a cycle. So while the ISUPK build up black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men and teach them to be righteous and teach them to hate whores, black women, y'all on the sideline, fix yourself up. Right. Don't be like Cardi B. Don't be trying to attract a level 5 trick and a level 4 trick. You know, whatever level of trick. Don't try to attract him. You know, if he's a trick and he just want to pay you for sex, turn it down. Because the Lord is going to be proud of that. Since the Lord is going to bless you. The Lord is going to keep you. The Lord is going to take care of you. So don't think that's what you got to do. I'm telling you, that's what you don't have to do. You know, if you want role models, come in the ISUPK.
That's right.
Men or women. You know, our men is the best men on earth, upright and uplifting and righteous. Our women is the same way, virtuous women with skills and integrity and dignity about themselves, cover themselves up and please their husband. That's why they got husbands that are so pleased with them. That's why I love my wife, dude. I love her to death. You know, my wife is the greatest thing on earth, I think. And if I get another wife, she's going to be the greatest thing on earth. Because I love my wife. She's the best thing. And she's in the Isupk. And she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. And she's keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. And she's covering her body up. And she's only showing it to me. And she has dignity and morals and integrity. Black woman, Hispanic woman, Native Indian woman, you should be that same way. And with that, that's my time. Shalom, Israel. We are Isupk on the Commanding General Yahada, coming out of 125th Street, West Harlem, New York. We are not affiliated with no camp or no other organization for that matter, and that's our time. Shalom.